Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tom, and today I'm taking a look at opening day 2023 of the Mansfield Drive-In Flea Market in Mansfield, Connecticut. It was a great day for a flea market, other than the fact that it was about 30 degrees Fahrenheit and I lost all feeling in my fingers. But the turnout was amazing, and there was a ton of great stuff for sale. So let's see what we can find.
No, I haven't been.
And don't forget, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. It really helps. Thanks.
Actually, you're in like the worst spot. Yeah, right there. Right, go right there. You probably I did that one time. We had a minivan, same thing.
Yeah, the battery.
We had the back hatch open.
Yeah.
And then we started.
This is pretty cool. This is a set of Back to the Future McDonald's Happy Meal toys from 1991. Back to the Future Happy Meal toys. And it looks like a complete set of 4. I think he was asking 14 for all of them, and if that's correct, that's a very good deal because they seem to sell for about $5 to $10 each on eBay. This just looked like a stack of old mail, but I think they were selling them for the stamps.
Nice seeing you. Take care.
Keep moving.
Stay well. Take care.
Take care.
This is neat. This is a puzzle from 1943. It's a Victory series. It's called Tanks at Guadalcanal. And I don't see these too much at all. My only concern, as with most puzzles, is whether all the pieces were there. And it did feel a bit light, so it may possibly have been missing pieces. I'm not sure. At first I thought this was the IndyCar computer racing game from 1993, but it's actually a board game from 2012. And as you can see here, the boxes are almost identical.
The wind blows all the cellophane off of the unopened packages. The wind does terrible things.
It sure does. Cold doesn't help either.
No, then put them together.
Yeah.
About it. These are early 60s air modeler.
Yeah. Yeah, these are neat.
Those are most late 80s, early 90s.
Oh yeah, 95, 96. Yeah.
Velcro's come in very handy.
Yeah. Yeah. Good paperweights.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they are.
Yeah. Ooh. Cold, cold, cold.
Yeah, I don't think I want my stuff. You never know, what is it?
Oh,
This era of baseball cards really brings back a lot of memories for me because that's the era I collected in 1986 up through like 93. Most of the cards from that era aren't worth, the cardboard they're printed on, but it still brings back some good memories. Here's a neat old Batman 8mm film from about 1965, I believe. I would have bought it, but I already have it, so figured I'd leave it for the next person. This is unusual. Bible Lotto. I'm guessing it's like Trivial Pursuit.
The Bible game.
Whenever I see the word lotto, though, I think of lottery, and I'm pretty sure that has nothing to do with the lottery. Alright, so I think somebody's teasing me here. If you're a collector of toys from the 80s, you probably know what this is. This is a piece of the Voltron vehicle set from 1982. If you had all the pieces to that, the set goes from a minimum of $200 to maybe $300-$400, depending on condition. But sadly, there weren't any other pieces to it here. Someday, fingers crossed, I'll find a complete vehicle Voltron for sale at a flea market for a reasonable price. Does anybody else remember these keychain photos? If you've never seen them before, basically there's a tiny little photo in there and then a lens. You hold it up to the light and you can see the photo. I actually have one just like that from the mid-'80s that was taken at Riverside Park in Springfield. Like when they still have the old price sticker from the store,
Oh, yeah.
reduced to $1.29.
Every one is Ronald Reagan.
Oh yeah.
It's just photos in there, buddy. Paper, photos, that kind of thing. You can look if you want.
How much are the buttons?
It's $20 on that, buddy, because that's impossible to find. The Star Wars
Yeah.
ones are $5.
$5?
Yep, and I have Darth Vader and I have just the C-3PO. They're from
you?
from '77. They're vintage.
Didn't see the Darth Vader one.
I sold a couple left, and I did sell a bunch of those earlier.
Oh, okay.
What's going on here, Sonny? Right here. What's cool about them? It's spelled wrong. It's D Darth. It should be ER. They made a mistake when they made
Oh
it.
yeah.
I had all the characters at one time.
Yeah,
I just got
Vadar.
just those two left.
Yep.
But this is 20 because it's hard to find. If you're buying stuff, it could be 15, but that's
Yeah.
it. You don't see that big pin like that. And those are definitely 77. Those are
Yeah. I'll take these two for
cool.
10.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's cool. I'll come back if you want. So if the weather, the wind calms down, I put more
Yeah.
stuff out.
Barely feel my fingers. I thought those Star Wars pins were a good buy. The ET though was a little bit more than I was looking to pay.
You have 210.
I got two.
Hey.
Yep.
Thanks, man.
I feel like I just made a sale.
I got it. I know you mean. Yeah. Have a good one.
You got it. Everything's negotiable here, guys.
Okay. Oh, Garden Doll. It's like a Cabbage Patch Kid ripoff.
Yep.
And the Toy Works.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
1984.
Yep.
I went all the way down.
All right.
Here's a nice collection of old character cups, probably from mostly the mid-'80s to early '90s. Got New Kids on the Block, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So those would be late '80s, early '90s. A Pizza Hut one. I'm more into the glasses, but the cups are still interesting as well. Generally not worth as much as the glasses, though.
Where you said you wanted to see Niagara Falls. So
Oh yeah, there you
There it
go.
is. There it is.
I'm too old to carry my stuff.
I hear you.
Never seen microfilm before at a flea market.
Oh, should be
You know, you put it in the machine at the
microfilm.
library.
Yeah.
These are from the National Archives, apparently.
That's not classified. All kinds
Just
of-
need to get a microfilm machine.
Yes. Oh, got some 45s.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Treatment of psychotic patients in community settings.
Oh, geez. That should be
Should be fun,
interesting.
yeah. I kind of wish I had picked that up now. Hopefully it'll be there next time.
What do you got on that? What's the guitar you got?
How much? Yeah, what is it? It's a Boston acoustic.
How's it going? Good. Yeah, I know, yeah. No, I like it.
So, I don't know what the next not going because of crazy schedule or what, but. Did you ever look up the,
Based on the cases for these VHS tapes, I'm guessing these were either in a movie store or a library. Because they wouldn't have been sold like that originally. This is pretty cool, an Incredible Hulk pop-up book. Never seen one of those before.
schedule or what? Did you ever look up the Diane Tyler's? No, I haven't been.
Here's a nice bunch of character glasses. That's a 1972 Looney Tunes Pepsi glass, which I actually already have. But I don't have these Smurf glasses from 1983. And I did end up buying them. He sold them to me for, it was 10 each or 2 for 15. So I got them both for 15, which is a pretty good deal. So $7.50 each. I would usually expect to pay between 5 to 10 for those. It's a nice frog.
I know, I noticed it.
Is that the price tag on the bottom? No.
Excuse me, how much is this?
It's 45.
Oh, he's a beautiful frog.
Yeah.
Traffic light?
I think you might have trouble hanging this on your wall.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you're putting it into a stud, I think it would tear the stud out of the
A
wall.
night light or something.
Oh, it's plastic. I always thought those would be metal.
Yeah.
Must be newer.
Bobblehead Santa.
Huh.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were in that Guardian pant too, which is kind of cool. With no cover, I wish Guardian pant had cover. What's up?
Ask him 20 on the boat ride.
20?
Yeah.
That's neat.
Paul had his,
Oh, it put batteries in there. Cool.
It's late 50s, early 60s Japan.
Yeah. Looks like it's probably missing a windshield, right?
It's missing like a top deck with a windshield.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought so. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Now, if that boat were complete, $20 would be too good to be true because it's worth way more than that. But the fact that it's incomplete, I had to pass. Saxy the Clown, that looks like something they would base a horror movie on. And they probably did. I'm not going to say it again, but you know how I feel about old yearbooks like this.
anyways, they're all highly guys that
10 each on
transferred
Green
to
stamps
Hubbardston
books?
and
yearbooks.
now doing
Okay.
Wallingford with me and they're doing this.
10 on Tiger.
It's not big, but it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
So we try to hit one day. I
Thanks.
did it yesterday.
Whew.
You should collect those. You get, you get
Oh,
green
yeah.
stamps at the grocery store.
Were those for
Fill a
low
book.
income, or was it just?
No, it was they give them. You
It's
know.
not food stamps.
No, no. It was
remember-
like a little bonus
yeah.
for buying stuff. You get a certain amount, and then there'd be a green stamp store. You can go and redeem them for all sorts of. You fill in the pages.
I remember Graham had them at like A&P, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Well, we
I always thought they were food stamps.
No, it was a little bonus for buying,
in
you know, the
Florence up by
groceries and
Ryan
stuff.
Oh,
And then you get all sorts of good crap.
yeah.
There was actually a green
off the
stamp
beaten
store
path from
Huh.
Main
that,
Street
you
where
know,
everybody knows
would
the
have
designers and
crap
stuff.
to buy.
Yeah.
It's like a mile and a half.
They haven't had those in a while, I guess. If it weren't for my hands freezing, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi there.
Somebody had a booth selling hats.
Can I give you an inside scoop?
Oh,
and
that
mufflers.
booth is over there, I think.
Oh, there is one.
Yeah,
yeah.
there is one full of hats.
Yeah.
Hats and heavy mittens.
Chromebooks are 50. They come with the chargers.
Oh,
Oh, it's the other way. Yeah, they're all the same model.
oh, same. Okay.
I went to the box twice trying to get it to fit, and it was way too big. You download the file, you figured they'd have it set up to. No, you gotta.
There's a bunch of old Sega Genesis games.
Yeah.
And other than this Sonic, which I already have, it was mostly sports games, which I'm just not interested in. And apparently most people aren't either because they always get left behind.
Okay.
Melody says that Mike got a
Here's one of those new Masters of the Universe toys that are made to look like the ones from the 80s. And I don't know. I've said it before. I'm not a fan of those because they look too similar to the original ones. And if you don't know what you're looking at, you could be fooled into thinking those were from the 80s. Here's some more Genesis games and Super Nintendo games. And there's Sonic 1. And the reason it says not for sale on it or not for resale is because it was included in the Genesis when you bought it. So it wasn't to be sold on its own. Never seen one like this.
No.
Remember those big calculators they had us have in high school
Oh,
and college?
yeah.
Apparently they've been making the same model for like 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
And because of the deals they have with the schools, they're still the same price. They're still like $100 or more each.
Really?
And they're not worth it. I mean, it's like
No.
old technology, but
Yeah.
they've got some weird deal going on
Yeah.
where they can keep charging it.
Somebody's making money.
Oh wow, this is neat. A reel-to-reel tape player
Oh.
that comes in a suitcase.
Oh, my.
This is a Grundig TK46 reel-to-reel tape player. It was made between 1962 and 1965. And at the time of the show, I tried looking up the price online. I couldn't find any comparables for sale. So sadly, I ended up passing on it. But as I'm doing this video now, I actually was able to find some comparables, and I should have bought it.
Just put the camera on the books or whatever. Can't beat it. The Yamaha. Yamaha makes good stuff.
Hi, how much is the reel-to-reel player?
It's $100.
Okay.
I got all the paperwork with it. I've got the
Yeah, I saw that.
manuals and everything.
Do you know if it works? Any idea?
We never tried it out, you know. If somebody made me a $75 offer on it, I'd probably let it go for $75 with all the paperwork. I never plugged it in and tried it out.
Yeah.
I don't have the reels.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. If I still have money left at the end of the show, I might come back.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's $75.
Yeah, it sounds reasonable.
I got the tube chart for it with all the tubes
Yep.
and the owner's manuals on the ground.
Yep.
The wind coming over, you'll see the owner's
Oh, yeah.
manuals underneath the table there.
Oh yeah. Yep. Cool. All right. Yeah. Thanks.
Yes, sir. 1966 is the year on it.
Yeah.
66. it.
Yeah, I've never seen one in a suitcase before.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
It opens up and
Cool. Thanks.
thank you.
Whoa, almost knocked that over. This is a Sony Mavica CD1000 digital camera from about the year 2000, 2001. And what makes it so interesting to me is that it records to a CD and not a memory card. Apparently they only made this type of camera for a couple years, mainly because they were so unreliable. Essentially, if you were taking a picture and you shook the camera at all, it would cause an error and you'd probably lose the picture. How much for the Sony Mavica, the CD one?
That one I got 40 on.
40?
That thing was $1,000.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
It works too.
Yep.
It's working. It's just old technology. That's
Yeah.
all. It's in great shape.
Wow.
But it's just, you know, I remember when they came out, they were like $1,000.
Oh yeah, definitely. Cool. All right, thanks.
This is it's little. It's the only problem. See how it's rolling? I just sold one. I don't make much of it.
Can I go look? Okay. Yeah. Go look. Okay.
Choke me on this.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Looks like the Ghostbusters mobile, except it's an actual ambulance.
This must be our founding fathers.
Yeah, I guess so. This is a Masters of the Universe character, and for the life of me, I cannot remember his name. If anybody does, let me know in the comments.
This is a hostess truck.
Oh. I've never seen one of those before.
No, I never have either. Very funny.
Yeah, it's brand new, 22. But yeah, never seen one.
It's almost horrible at the window.
Yeah. Here's the Ecto one from Ghostbusters, and this is pretty much brand new as well. I didn't know these were out. I haven't been to a toy store in a long time, so I'm not really up to date on current toys, but that's pretty cool. I really shouldn't buy it though, because if I do, then I'll have to buy every other one like it, and then that opens up a whole can of worms. So I'm gonna hold off on that for now. Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Oh, I haven't seen these kind of deers before.
no. I think they're part of a game or something. I've seen those before.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong. Yeah, Disney Infinity. It's some sort of game.
Oh, okay.
What? Oh, an old meat grinder. Yeah.
Clamp it to the side of the table.
Had to make the ham salad.
Yeah, absolutely.
With a little pickle in there, too.
We'd love to do that.
This old flashlight kind of looks like a lightsaber.
But I've got so much stuff at home. Yeah, well, that's good for you. My inventory gets so low.
Like a military phone?
Oh,
Like one of those
yeah.
ones you would hook up
Yep.
to wires.
I don't know. They made it all over the place, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, me neither, you know? I mean, but we all know about Wonder Bread.
Yeah, that's one of the little dexterity games where you have to get the little BBs in the holes.
Oh, yeah. Are they still in there? No.
Yeah, they're there.
They're in
It's,
there. Yeah, you just can't see them.
Thought this was kind of interesting. This is an antique U.S. post office box that somebody took and turned into a piggy bank, apparently. $55 sounds reasonable. I always think this is what a GoPro would have looked like if they were made back in the 50s or 60s.
Nice to see you. Take care.
Here's some more Sega Genesis games. These ones are in the original box, which is very desirable, but sadly they're just the sports games.
I'm doing all right. Somewhat, you know, when you're selling stuff, they're always knocking me down on that stuff. But I mean, I'll do all right.
Yeah.
The idea of buying never said anything more about the future. Whatever happened.
I don't. Obviously, something happened.
Something's right.
Disneyland thermos.
Oh, nice.
Probably from a lunchbox.
Yes.
Made by Aladdin Industries. That looks pretty old. The only thing letting it down, though, is that huge dent in the side.
Those games that you had picked out, I could throw them in. Are you booking it by the month?
I'm here for the year. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
This year, I was like, no, screw it. I'm gonna book it for the year. I mean, they bumped the spots up $5, but it's $5. $5. So.
When you went for $1.
That's a young Larry Bird.
Yeah, kind of. I think that's probably from the early 90s. Oh, yeah. Expires 93.
Yeah.
But we can't say that.
Yeah. Wonder what the cereal tastes like. There you have it. That's the end of part 1 of opening day 2023 at the Mansfield Drive-In Flea Market. Don't worry, there's going to be 2 more episodes. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.